Amy, are you still working? It's way past closing time, you know. Amy, answer me.
Sorry, Mom. My boss asked me to do some overtime.
I don't want to hear your excuses. You're unbelievable. You're already an embarrassment dropping out of high school, and you can't even make it home in time for dinner.
I'm sorry.
And look how late it is now. Hurry up, come home, and make dinner. Your father and Naomi are hungry.
Okay, I'll hurry. Hey, Amy! I want to eat ice cream. So have some ready by the time I come home from school. I'm sorry, but when you get home, I'll still be at work. I can get you some on my way home, but that'll be around 7. What? No, that's too late. Just get some during your lunch break and drop it off at home. Come on, I can't do that. Takes me an hour to get from home to work and back. Your lunch break is from 12 to 1, right? Then you have 1 hour. But I won't have time to eat lunch. I don't care. You're an embarrassment to our family. You dropped out of high school. I'm going to a super elite private middle school. You have to listen to me. It's not like I wanted to drop out and start working. But you are a dropout. Don't say that to me. The reason I dropped out is because Mom and Dad wanted to spend their money on you. Ugh, stop being annoying. I didn't message you to hear you complain. If you don't buy me ice cream, I'm gonna tell Mom and Dad. Make sure it's Japanese green tea Haagen-Dazs. Fine. Hey, Mom. I just got home, but no one's here. And no one's touched the lunch and dinner I left for you guys. Did you all go out? Hello?
Stop texting me. The alerts are annoying.
I'm sorry, it's just that no one's here. So I was wondering where you are.
Oh, yeah. I guess I should at least tell you that. I don't want you to file a missing persons report or anything.
And what time are you coming home?
We're not coming home.
What?
Your father won the lottery.
The lottery?
$1 million.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. But what do you mean you're not coming home?
Naomi said since we have $1 million, she wants to go to high school in Beverly Hills.
A high school in Beverly Hills?
So we decided the whole family would go. And we've been getting ready to go for a while now.
No one told me.
Well, yes, we didn't tell you.
Why?
Because we're not going to take you, duh.
What?
I told you, the whole family was going to go.
So I'm not part of the family?
Doesn't that go without saying? A high school dropout like you can't be part of our family. You're an embarrassment to the family. And it's best to cut an embarrassment like you from our lives.
I can't believe you would say that. That's so mean.
Well, it doesn't matter now. We're already at the airport.
Are you serious? You're leaving today?
Yes.
Wait a second. What about Dad's job? His company doesn't have an office in Beverly Hills.
Oh, he quit.
He quit?
He didn't have a choice. We're moving far away. And we have $1 million. What's the point of working anymore?
What are you gonna do about this house? It's under Dad's lease, right?
We already ended our lease.
But all the furniture is still here.
It's too much work to take it with us, so we'll buy new furniture. We don't need it anymore, so just get rid of it.
I have to get rid of it?
Of course! We let you live with us until now. It's the least you can do.
I can't believe this.
Well, I guess if you want to keep living there, you can do whatever you want with it.
I can't afford the rent for this house.
I guess a high school dropout salary isn't much. Anyways, you're cut off from the family. Your father, Naomi, and of course I, will be changing our numbers. I know a lowlife like you will have a boring, unfulfilling life, but you do whatever you want.
Wait, Mom!
Amy, it's been a while.
Who is this?
Don't be silly, it's Mom. I'm so glad you're still using this number.
That's funny. I thought you cut me off from the family.
Oh, don't say that. You can at least hear what I have to say since I took the time to reach out to you. Where are you living now? It seems like you quit your old job, too.
Do I have to tell you?
Of course. Your father and I are heading there now.
What?
My friend told me you're living in a huge mansion now. What happened? Did some rich old guy take pity on a high school dropout and marry you? If it's a mansion, I'm sure you have a ton of empty rooms. So, I'll be happy to live with you starting today.
You can't come over now. I mean, didn't you say you were living in Beverly Hills?
Oh, well, we were scammed.
Scammed?
Someone told us about a great investment opportunity, so we gave them $500,000. But it was all a lie. We only have like $2,000 left. So, since we have a tight budget, we thought it was better to be here than in Beverly Hills, where everything is so expensive. We had no choice but to come back here.
Okay, so you're saying that you have no money and no place to live, so you want me to take care of you?
Yes.
Oh yeah, what's going on with Naomi?
Naomi?
You haven't mentioned her at all. Are you with her?
Oh, well, she said she was going to go live with her boyfriend.
She said what?
She said there was no way she was coming back here, so we left her behind. Anyways, that's that. Tell me your address.
I can tell you, but I don't think you'll want to come here.
Why?
I'm living in the villa that was part of Grandpa's mansion.
Grandpa?
Yeah, your dad.
What?
After you all left, my company let me stay in the company housing for about a year. And then I received Grandpa's obituary.
What? Are you serious? He died?
Yeah. I know stuff happened when you're little and you're estranged, but I guess they thought they should at least tell you that he passed away. So, Aunt Rose, your older sister, said she called you.
I didn't hear about any of that.
Yeah, I know, because you changed your number. But you didn't tell her that, so of course she couldn't reach you. So they had no choice but to have a funeral without you.
I had no idea.
And after the funeral, there was a will reading.
A will?
Yeah, I guess he looked into some stuff before he died, and he knew that I was left behind.
What?
And it seems like he was really mad about it. So his inheritance was left to Aunt Rose and me.
Are you serious? But wait. Your grandpa didn't have enough money to build a mansion. He had a lot of property, but it was mostly worthless.
That worthless property's value soared thanks to a huge shopping mall being built. So he sold his properties and built a vacation home. And now I live here with Aunt Rose and her husband.
What? That's not fair.
It doesn't really matter if you think that. It's what Grandpa decided.
Okay, then give me your inheritance. I'm your mother, so I have a right to that money.
If that's your argument, I don't have to give you a penny.
What? You're my daughter! Don't be stupid and just listen to me.
No.
We're a family. Of course we should live together. As your parents, we have the right to live in your mansion.
I don't want this mansion. Aunt Rose does.
What? Does that mean...
Yeah, the deed is in Aunt Rose's name. Oh, and also, Aunt Rose and her husband legally adopted me.
What?
So what I'm trying to say is, you're not my mother anymore. You're my aunt. So I'm living with my mom.
Just wait a second.
What?
If Rose is the mansion's owner, who is paying the property taxes? If it really is a huge mansion, you need a lot of money for upkeep.
Oh, I guess you didn't know. Aunt Rose runs a pretty big IT company.
Wait, so she's the boss?
Yeah, Aunt Rose is the boss. And, while going to night school to get my GED, I also studied programming, thanks to Aunt Rose's support. And I've been working at her company for 2 years now.
What?
You get it now, right? If you want to live here, you need Aunt Rose's permission. But Mom, I heard when you left home you stole $100,000 from Grandpa and Aunt Rose's savings. And Dad helped you steal it, right?
So
she said if you want to live with me that badly, to give back that $100,000. She's right next to me right now.
my sister's there?
Of course, she's been here from the beginning.
Why?
So, are you coming here or not?
You know I can't.
Okay, then I guess this really is goodbye.
What? Since we're not going to live together, there's really no point in us talking either.
Okay, well, I don't think we'll see each other ever again, but be well afterwards. When my parents and sister abandoned me, I was a teenager. And 7 years later, my shameless parents contacted me. Even though I told them off, I heard that they'd been wandering around mansions that they thought I was living in. And by chance, they ran into my aunt, who took them to the subsidiary of her company and is making them work off the $100,000 they stole from her. And my sister, she fell for a marriage scam and came home $50,000 in debt. And I ran into her when she was wandering around my mansion property. After speaking to my aunt, we decided that she would work off her debt at a different subsidiary from my parents. She works 7 days a week. A life ruined by sudden wealth. I made a promise to myself that I would never end up this way.
Hey, Michelle? Do you have any idea where my credit card went?
Huh? Why ask me? I don't know anything about it.
I can't seem to find it since yesterday.
You probably dropped it somewhere. You're always losing stuff.
Yeah, but it's not possible I dropped it. I currently have 2 cards. I usually leave one at home and leave one in my wallet. The one that's missing is the one I usually leave at home. I can understand misplacing the one I carry, but the one at home? Kinda weird.
Yeah, that is strange.
I use that one when purchasing online stuff, so it's always in my desk drawer. I checked last night, and it was gone.
You don't use it much. Only when buying stuff online, right? Weird that you just happened to check.
I was just going to check how much I used this month. I was looking at my credit card app on my smartphone, and I happened to see a purchase I was not aware of.
Huh? That's not good.
Yeah, right? So I checked my desk drawer, and that's when I realized it was gone. I have no recollection of taking it out. Not good, huh?
No, not good at all. Maybe you should take a deep breath and search your desk and the vicinity one more time. Might still be in the house somewhere. That unknown purchase, too. Maybe you were drunk one night and used it. I'll help you find it as soon as I get home.
I spent all night looking for it last night. I even checked all my online purchases, but still can't seem to find it. And I didn't make any unusual purchases. It was stolen for sure. Someone's using it.
Stolen, huh? Someone stole it out of the drawer at home? Which means someone broke into the house.
Not sure if someone broke in. Besides, I started doing work remotely from home last month.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I haven't had time to go out much. I've been pretty much stuck at home the last month. So I can't imagine someone breaking in. I mean, I would notice, right? In addition, nothing besides the credit card is missing. Yeah, no way someone broke in and stole it.
I see your point. Strange things do happen, I guess. Anyways, it wouldn't hurt to look for it one more time. I'll give you a hand.
You know what? I'm just putting this out there, but it wasn't you, was it?
Huh? Are you serious? You think I stole it? You're accusing me? Your own girlfriend?
I don't mean to point the finger at you, but I mean, who else could walk in and take the card out of my desk? We're living together. Obviously, you would be the first person anybody would suspect, right? I'm home all day, but if I was asleep, you could easily walk into my room and borrow it, right?
Yeah, but... how could you pin it on me without any evidence? That's just plain rude. I would never steal anything from you.
Yeah, well, I don't want to believe it, but when I said earlier that it might have been used without my permission, you seemed unconcerned. And the way you're insisting on helping me find it, it sounds like you're looking for an opportunity to put it back.
How could you say that? Accuse me like that without hesitation. I did not steal your credit card! Besides, I didn't even know it was there. I thought you just lost it. I offered to help you find it out of concern. But you called me a thief? You're pathetic!
I'm sorry. Really, I am. Yeah, you're right. What was I thinking? How could I blame you? I'm really sorry for accusing you.
Well, as long as you understand. It hurts, but I forgive you. But if you so much as hint that I did anything like that again, I'm going to break it off with you.
Yeah, I understand. I'll never treat you like that again, so please forgive me.
Yeah, okay. Let's look for it together when I get home.
No, that's okay. I'll take care of it myself.
Take care of it yourself?
Yeah. Maybe it was just my misunderstanding. I may well have taken it with me, just forgot about it. It happens. Maybe I dropped it somewhere, and then someone picked it up and used it. Anyways, I'm going to contact the card company and go out for a bit. This may take a bit of time, and someone may visit later. So, maybe it would be better if you stayed at a hotel or go to your folks' house tonight.
Not sure what you're getting at.
Well, someone obviously has my card and is using it illegally. So I'm going to the police. This is a crime. It can't be forgiven so easily.
Being a little overdramatic, don't you think?
Huh? Why?
I mean, come on, the police? Really? You're blowing it all out of proportion. It's just a misplaced card.
Hold on a second. It's not just a card. It's a credit card. If used, it's automatically deducted from my bank account. It's the same as being robbed. I mean, you'd go to the police too if someone stole your money, right?
Yeah, I suppose so, but...
Oh, no need to worry. I won't mention you or anything, so you didn't even know the credit card was in the drawer, right? You have absolutely nothing whatsoever to do with all this? So relax, and I'll take care of all this.
I wasn't worried about that. I mean, this is only about a few $100, right? No need to get the cops involved.
The amount really doesn't matter. This is a crime. Credit card fraud is what it is. If found guilty, the perpetrator could face a fine or even jail time.
Jail time?
Depending on the scale of the fraud, people can face 5 or 10 years in jail. There are also thousands of dollars in fines.
Thousands of dollars in fines?
Getting a lawyer and going through all the court proceedings is going to be a hassle. But I need to find the perpetrator. Okay, anyways, I'm heading to the police department now.
Hold on. Neil, just wait. Okay, I admit it.
You admit what?
I was the one who stole your credit card. I used it without permission.
Yeah, I figured as much. I knew right away it was you.
You knew right away? So you knew right from the start. Is that what you're saying?
Of course. I mean, look at the situation. You're the only one who could have taken it. You were acting really strange, so I was just stringing you along, so you'd fess up.
You played me for a fool? How could you be so cruel?
Playing the victim here, are you? You're the one who stole the card and bought whatever it is you bought. So don't act so innocent.
I was just going to borrow it for a while. I was going to put it right back.
That's not the point. This is a crime any way you look at it.
If you hadn't made a big stink out of it, it would have just been a minor squabble over some petty cash. It wouldn't have become a crime.
That's not the point! Forget it. So, what are you going to do now?
Huh? What do you mean?
Are you going to repay me for the stuff you bought? Or would you rather we go to the cops and have you arrested?
I'll pay you back. I'll pay you back every penny. Such a darn penny pincher. If we were married, the money would be both of ours to use as we like. So stop bellyaching about a little money.
Huh? Who's going to marry you?
Huh?
You're the one who stole from me, completely shattering any trust I had in you. And you still think we can continue this relationship? Sorry, but this relationship ends right here.
Huh? Seriously? Why?
Why? I mean, think about what you did. Yeah, I'm going out with you, but basically we're strangers. And you used my credit card without permission. That's fraud. How could I go out with a girl like that? much less marry.
But that's why I said I would repay you. Why does that have to do with us getting married?
As I said, I have zero trust in you after what you pulled. Do you expect me to live the rest of my life with a thief? It's just not going to happen. So that's that.
But you just can't.
Oh yeah, and Michelle? Can you tell me where and how much you spent using my card?
Huh? I suppose I used it at the supermarket. And at the coffee shop. Maybe about $400 total?
Still being dishonest, are you? The amount you spent and where you spent is all recorded on my credit card app. You used the card at that ritzy club downtown numerous times. Total? $5,000.
Huh? Did I seriously use that much?
You tend to lose track when using a card, especially someone else's. You realize you almost surpassed the limit. And at that club? That's probably the most expensive place in the city. You were apparently paying some guy for favors, too.
I'm really sorry.
I can expect to be paid in the near future, I presume? All $5,000?
Hold on. I really don't have that kind of money on hand.
Okay, I'll contact your folks. I'll have them pay on your behalf. I have to send all your stuff to them anyways. I have to contact them, so, I mean...
Please, hold on. I'll pay you back, so don't mention the credit card stuff to my folks. I'll pay you back little by little. I promise.
Finally come to your senses, I see. If you run, I'll call the cops.
Okay, I got it.
That means we're done here. I expect every penny to be paid back. You do understand, don't you, Michelle? After that conversation, I immediately called Michelle's folks and informed them that we had separated. I packed all of Michelle's stuff and sent them off to them. COD, of course. When I told them about our separation, they asked me the reason. I told them she used my money to pay some guy she was going out with. After a while, she texted me cursing me for telling her parents. But I told her that I didn't tell them about using my credit card and spending thousands of dollars. That shut her up. A few days later, for some reason, $5,000 was deposited into my account from her folks. Guess she confessed. Well, her parents were not very happy, as you can imagine. I'm sure they'll make her pay it all back. I heard she's working day and night to reimburse them. I suppose it's a little my fault. I was a bit careless too. From now on, I'm not going to leave my credit card laying around the house. But instead, carry it with me. Can't be too careful these days.